we started Planisware UK Limited in 2016, October. We started it on the premise of trying to extend Planisware's reach globally. Planisware is a global company headquartered in Paris, with office in San Francisco, Germany, and other locations. And the UK market has been slightly out of reach for the French team for a while, in the sense that they didn't have a localized team. So we decided to put one here with a view to growing quite conservatively, but we seem to have grown quite rapidly, which is great. You almost have to pinch yourself not to be too vocal about the success, because it hasn't been a particularly nice few years for a lot of people, but the team have worked hard. Lockdown was not exciting for anyone, but we had some very strong customers who were determined to keep on their path and what they were going, their strategy, and they needed us to support them in doing that. So we just focused on that, worked hard, supported the team, looked after the team, make sure that they had the support they needed as well. And here we are, doubling the team size. Our solution and services that we offer to our customers it lends itself to organizations wanting to accelerate their digital transformation, which means that anything from project management to new product development to even clinical trials for some of the vaccine manufacturers that we've seen in the last 2 years. Those kinds of things, being able to do that remotely in a setup that's remote, lends itself to the SaaS software as a service solution that we have. Our team are global. We have been able to deploy projects remotely and go live remotely, which is amazing. It's allowed us to do that growth in a slightly more accelerated fashion. Having been at Planisware for a little over 5 years, when I joined, one of the things that struck me about the culture of Planisware globally, the Planisware DNA is quite specific in that the employees are very, very much in charge of the business. They own the business and they behave like they own it. So they're not just employees, they're actually participants in the business's future. And I try to replicate that here as much as I can, because I think once employees take ownership of the business and look after it as if it was their own, there's a difference in mentality on how they approach what they do on a daily basis. They own the business, they will look after it, and we're trying to replicate that culture. And Planisware looks after its people as well, and they ensure that you have as much fun as possible while you're doing what you're doing. We work hard and we play hard. Inclusivity, diversity, it's a big passion of mine. It's something that I believe every employer, bar none, has to take responsibility and accountability for. It's easy to tick a box and say, yeah, we're diverse and inclusive. Anyone can do that. We can count the numbers and that's easily done, but you have to proactively do it. You have to show your employees that when you say we're diverse, you act diverse as well, and they feel it. It's a feeling, it's not a task that you have to complete. What is a Planisware employee? Probably one of the biggest words that I would use to describe Planisware employee is longevity. It's a long game with Planisware. You join Planisware and you could spend quite a few years in Planisware. And that longevity is what allows us to get the best out of our customers, because the longer they see the employees supporting them, that relationship, it matures dramatically over time, and it means that we can deliver better service to our customers as well. When you see people develop themselves and get better at what they're doing and becoming the better version of themselves, that gives me great pleasure. That's always the challenging part of the job. The functional part, there's always going to be challenges, and you will either find the answer to the challenge or you won't, and then comes the next day. But seeing an individual grow and develop themselves over time, someone joins you on a particular day and then 2 years later you see them and you reflect back on that 2 years, that's a great reward. I'm hoping that the UK office becomes a flagship for the business globally, because we have proved what's possible in a short space of time. 5 years and we are growing, and we're forecasting growth for the next 2 years as well, and I expect that to continue. So I see us doing some great things going forward and supporting some great customers. There are internal competitions between other subsidiaries which encourages healthy competition.